What's the difference between the Red Scare and the Cold War? Have you ever wondered how two major historical events, the Red Scare and the Cold War, are connected yet distinct? Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. The Cold War was a long period of tension between the United States and the Soviet Union, lasting from 1947 to 1991. This was not a direct military conflict, but a battle of ideas. On one side, you had capitalism and democracy, and on the other, communism and authoritarianism. Both sides engaged in espionage, propaganda, and economic pressure to gain influence around the world. Now the Red Scare is a bit different. It refers to specific times of intense fear about communism within the United States. There were two main Red Scares. The first one happened after World War I, and the second one took place during the early years of the Cold War. The term red comes from the color associated with communism. During these times, many Americans were anxious that communists were infiltrating society, government, and culture. The Red Scare led to aggressive investigations and blacklists. People suspected of being communists faced severe consequences, including losing their jobs or being banned from certain industries. This fear was amplified by the media and government actions, especially in the 1950s. Senator Joseph McCarthy became infamous for accusing many Americans of being communist spies or sympathizers, creating a climate of paranoia. From a broader perspective, the Cold War represents the international struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union. In contrast, the Red Scare was a domestic reaction to the perceived threat of communism within the United States. While the Cold War shaped global alliances and conflicts, the Red Scare focused on how fear of communism affected American society and politics. Espionage and propaganda were key elements during the Cold War. Both the United States and the Soviet Union worked hard to gather intelligence and spread information to undermine each other. The Red Scare, particularly in the 1950s, saw the U.S. government and media heightening fears of communist infiltration. This led to investigations by groups like the House Un-American Activities Committee. In practical terms, the Red Scare had real effects on many lives. People suspected of having communist ties faced job loss, blacklisting, and legal actions. Laws were passed that restricted free speech and association, creating an environment where expressing left-wing views became dangerous. In summary, the Cold War was the international conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union, while the Red Scare was the domestic reaction in the United States to the fear of communism. Both events are linked, but they representing different aspects of the struggle against communism.